Survivors play a critical role in the change needed to end violence against women and their children. Some want to share their stories in the media, so their lived experience and expertise can contribute to the public conversation, while others may not. Here's some tips you can use when interviewing survivors. When reporting on violence, remember that the survivors have been through trauma. The way that you treat them and share their story may impact on their healing.
If you are going to be reporting regularly on sexual violence, I just implore you to undertake training of trauma-informed practices to ensure that the entire process, from the interviewing to the writing and then to the support, is trauma-informed and victim-centred, to ensure as far as possible that the individual is not being re-traumatised.
In the aftermath of violence, you need to be supported. You need to be wrapped in care. You do not need to be harassed to tell a story that you may not be in a position to tell yourself at that point, and appreciate what it is that victims are holding in that moment.
If you have a survivor who wants to speak out as a case study, that you need to make sure that you have informed them of what those risks actually are, and to make sure that you're making a well-informed decision to publicly disclose.
Work with us around what do we need to feel safe? Where do we want to do the interview? Do we want to do that at our kitchen table, or do we prefer to sit in the park? What do we need accommodation-wise around disability? Do we want to remain anonymous? What photo do we want? And do we want a support person there with us as well? We're humans. We will have emotions when you interview us. And those emotions don't just surface when we're being interviewed. They can also land after a piece goes live.
Working with survivors and hearing their stories can lead to vicarious trauma for reporters. Make sure you seek help where needed to support yourself and your colleagues. For more information on interviewing survivors, visit ourwatch.org.au.